Good afternoon, students. Today we will conclude with our portion with regard to the corporate accounting one. That means a little, only a little for this thing to be need to complete. Like that, we in the insurance company we see what all things. That is, firstly we need to prepare the memorandum trading account in order to assess the net loss or the whatever how much loss it is occurred. That is by calculating the memorandum trading account, we got this one, isn't it? So the closing stock is that one. So that closing stock reveals that how much stock is lost due to any damage or the fire occurred. After that, with that book value of the amount, we are deducting the salvage value of the stock. Then we are getting the net loss. After the net loss is calculated, we need to check with the insurance policy value how much loss is to be there. Means how much money need to be get it back from the insurance company or the claim to be lodged. For that purpose, if the insurance policy amount is less than the or higher than the amount, sorry, less than the amount that the actual loss when compared to the actual loss, we need to prepare this thing. For that purpose, the total lost or total how much item is or total stock lost, that is to be multiplied with the policy value divided by book value of the stock, isn't it? So that is the calculation for the average cost. This is the first step. Then another one is poor selling goods. Poor selling goods in the sense means outdated goods. For that purpose, we are having some normal items and abnormal cost is there. So we based on the sale of that particular item, there should occur an abnormal loss, and the rest all the portion is the same, like preparing the memorandum trading account. For that purpose, we need to prepare firstly the trading account for the last year. Then only we are getting the which one, the gross profit ratio. Based on the gross profit ratio, we are applying in this memorandum trading account, we will get the book value of the stock or the closing stock. And after that, we are deducting the salvage value from the book value so that we are getting the net value of the stock. And the same procedure, average gross, we need to calculate. There is no other change. Okay. Then another thing is this is the fire policy. In addition to the fire policy, the entire business may be insured. That is the consequential loss policy. മുഴുവനായിട്ടും ഉള്ള നഷ്ടം അതിന് നമുക്ക് എന്ത് കിട്ടുന്നു? We are getting the claim amount, isn't it? So that purpose, there is we need to calculate some what is that, the rate of gross profit or gross profit ratio need to calculate, and in that gross claim, the total value claim, we need to calculate. For that one, yesterday we see some formulas. We are applying this formula in problem, and then we will finish our portions. So please check this problems also. So I am going to share that one. So these are the topics with regard to there to be met with in the profit policy, loss on the profit policy or the consequential loss policy. See, the gross profit is there, net profit plus what is that insured standing charges is there. The net profit we need to calculate. Insured standing charges means what all fixed cost is there, fixed charges items are there, that is to be insured. Like salary is there, wages is there, rent there, isn't it? Royalty is there, like that. So then insured standing charges, turnover is there, annual turnover is there, like that. Then we see indemnity period is there, standard turnover is there, and rate of gross profit is there. For such purpose, in preparing this one, firstly we need to calculate the rate of gross profit. അപ്പൊ ഇതിനകത്തെ വ്യത്യാസം എന്താണെന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ ഈ രീതിയിലാണ് കാൽക്കുലേറ്റ് ചെയ്യേണ്ടത്. ഫസ്റ്റ് തിങ് റേറ്റ് ഓഫ് GP, അതാണ് ആദ്യം കണ്ടുപിടിക്കുന്നത്. അതിന്റെ ഫോർമുല എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് നെറ്റ് പ്രോഫിറ്റ് പ്ലസ് ഇൻഷുർഡ് സ്റ്റാൻഡിംഗ് ചാർജസ് ഡിവൈഡഡ് ബൈ സെയിൽസ് ഓഫ് ദ ഫിനാൻഷ്യൽ ഇയർ പ്രീസീഡിംഗ് ദ ഇയർ ഓഫ് ഫയർ ഇൻടു 100. ഇതാണ് റേറ്റ് ഓഫ് ഗ്രോസ് പ്രോഫിറ്റ്. സെക്കൻഡ് കേസ് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ ഷോർട്ട് സെയിൽ. ഷോർട്ട് സെയിൽ കണ്ടുപിടിക്കുക. സോ വാട്ട് ഈസ് എ ഷോർട്ട് സെയിൽ? ഇറ്റ് ഈസ് ദ ഷോർട്ടേജ് ഇൻ ദ സെയിൽ ഡ്യൂറിംഗ് ദ ഇൻഡെംനിറ്റി പീരീഡ് ബിക്കോസ് ഓഫ് ദി ഡിസ്ലൊക്കേഷൻ ഇൻ ദ ബിസിനസ് ഡ്യൂ ടു ഫയർ. അതായത് ഡിസ്റപ്ഷൻ ഇൻ ദ ബിസിനസ് ഡ്യൂ ടു ഫയർ ഡ്യൂ ടു ഇൻ ദാറ്റ് ഇൻഡെംനിറ്റി പീരീഡ് മേ ബി ഇറ്റ് ഈസ് ഫോർ 1 ഇയർ. ആ ഒരു വർഷത്തെ കാലയളവിൽ അവർക്കുണ്ടാകുന്ന കുറവ് എത്രയാണ്, സാധാരണ സെയിലിനെ അപേക്ഷിച്ച് അവർക്കുണ്ടാകുന്ന കുറവ് എത്രയാണ്, അതാണ് ഷോർട്ട് സെയിൽ എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. പിന്നെയോ നെക്സ്റ്റ് പ്രൊസീജിയർ കാൽക്കുലേഷൻ ഓഫ് ഗ്രോസ് പ്രോഫിറ്റ് ഓൺ ഷോർട്ട് സെയിൽ. തേർഡ് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ GP മൾട്ടിപ്ലൈഡ് വിത്ത് ഷോർട്ട് സെയിൽ. അതാണ് മൂന്നാമത്തെ പ്രൊസീജിയർ. നാലാമത്തെ പ്രൊസീജിയർ എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ കാൽക്കുലേഷൻ ഓഫ് ദി എമൗണ്ട് ഓഫ് അഡ്മിസിബിൾ അഡീഷണൽ എക്സ്പെൻസസ്. അത് ക്വസ്റ്റ്യനകത്ത് തന്നിട്ടുണ്ടാകും. അഡ്മിസിബിൾ അഡീഷണൽ എക്സ്പെൻസസ്. ഓക്കെ, അഡ്മിസിബിൾ അഡീഷണൽ എക്സ്പെൻസസ് അത് ഒന്നെങ്കിൽ ആക്ച്വൽ എക്സ്പെൻസസ് ഇൻകേർഡ് അത് തന്നിട്ടുണ്ടാകും, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഗ്രോസ് പ്രോഫിറ്റ് ഓൺ ദ അഡീഷണൽ സെയിൽസ് ആയിട്ട് കാൽക്കുലേറ്റ് ചെയ്യണം, അല്ലെ മൂന്നാമത്തെ കേസിൽ അഡീഷണൽ എക്സ്പെൻസസ് ഇൻടു GP ഓൺ ആനുവൽ അഡ്ജസ്റ്റഡ് ടേൺ ഓവർ that is to be divided by GP on annual adjusted turnover plus uninsured standing charges, or the additional expenses into net profit plus insured standing charges divided by net profit plus all standing charges. അതാണ് additional expenses ന്റെ calculation. Almost all questions നാത്തും additional expenses തന്നിട്ടുണ്ടാകും. Clear? Then fifth point is calculation of what is that? Amount of gross claim. Gross claim amount calculate ചെയ്യുക. അതായത് അതെന്താണ്? GP on short sale plus additional admissible expenses minus any savings in insured standing charges അതാണ് ഈ പ്രൊസീജിയർ ആണ് നമ്മൾ ഇനി ചെയ്യാൻ പോകുന്ന പ്രോബ്ലത്തിനകത്തുള്ളത്. ആദ്യം റേറ്റ് ഓഫ് ഗ്രോസ് പ്രോഫിറ്റ് കാണും, പിന്നെ ഷോർട്ട് സെയിൽ കാണും, പിന്നെ ഗ്രോസ് പ്രോഫിറ്റ് അപ്പോൺ ദ ഷോർട്ട് സെയിൽ എത്രയാണെന്ന് കാണും, അഡ്മിസിബിൾ അഡീഷണൽ എക്സ്പെൻസസ് തന്നിട്ടുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ അത്, ഇല്ലെങ്കിൽ അതും കണ്ടുപിടിക്കണം, കാൽക്കുലേഷൻ ഓഫ് ദ എമൗണ്ട് ഓഫ് ഗ്രോസ് ക്ലെയിം ആൻഡ് ഫൈനലി ആവറേജ് ഗ്രോസ്. ആ ഒരു ചേഞ്ച് ഉണ്ട് ഇതിനകത്ത്. അല്ലാതെ മെമ്മോറാണ്ടം ട്രേഡിംഗ് അക്കൗണ്ട് അത് ഫയർ പോളിസിക്ക് മാത്രമുള്ളതാണ്. ഓക്കെ, so calculation of the amount of gross claim, that is gross profit on short sale plus additional admissible expenses minus any savings in insured standing charges. appo adana orkundrathu. And finally what is that? Application of the average gross is equal to, that is the net claim is equal to, sixth step, gross claim multiplied with the policy value divided by the gross profit on annual turnover. Annual turnover is given in the question. GP is also we calculated. This is the GP, the rate. And apply cheyuka upon what? The policy value. Then multiplied with the gross claim. Appo gross claim ennu parnal namakku ivide kandupidikkanam. Idana gross claim. That is the gross profit on short sale plus additional admissible expenses minus any savings that is to be insured in standing charges. So these are the steps for calculating the consequential policy or profit on policy. എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. അപ്പോൾ consequential loss policy എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് ഇതാണ്. അപ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് ഈ പ്രോബ്ലം ചെയ്യാം. On November 1st, 2015, a severe fire broke out in the premises of Heartland Company Limited. Indemnity period lasted for 4 months, during which the sales of the company were reduced to 2 lakh. അപ്പോൾ അതെന്താണ്? ഷോർട്ട് സെയിൽ ആണ് അല്ലേ? Sales of the company were reduced to 2 lakh. അപ്പോൾ 4 മാസം കൊണ്ട് 2 ലക്ഷം രൂപ കണ്ട് കുറഞ്ഞു. The company closes its account on 30th June every year. Profit and loss account for the year ended 30th June 2015 is given below. Profit and loss account, opening stock, purchases, variable expenses, standing charges, net profit. On the credit side, sales and closing stock. The company took loss of the profit policy for a sum of 6 lakh. Policy amount is how much? 6 lakh. The sales of the company for the 12 months ending the date of fire were 50 lakhs. അപ്പം മൊത്തം സെയിൽ 12 മാസത്തെ 50 ലക്ഷമാണ്. And for the 4 months from the 1st November to the 28th February 15 lakh. But short sale okay. Then an additional amount of 16,000 was incurred during the indemnity period. So that is the additional admissible expenses, which is considered as admissible for the amount of claim. അതിനോട് അനുബന്ധിച്ച് അഡീഷണൽ ആയിട്ടുള്ള ഒരു എമൗണ്ട് കീപ്പ് അപ്പ് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്, അതാണ് 16,000. There is also a savings in insured standing charges for 8,000. അപ്പം savings, see this one, any savings in insured standing charges, that also given in the question. So we need to calculate what all. One is rate of gross profit, then short sale, then GP into short sale, then next is gross claim, and we are applying the formula for the what net claim. Gross claim കിട്ടിയ net claim കണ്ടുപിടിക്കണം. Net claim എങ്ങനെ? Gross claim into policy value divided by the GP on annual turnover. So first of all, we need to calculate the rate of gross profit. Starting with that. So rate of gross profit എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ എന്താണ്? Gross profit divided by sales into 100. അതാണല്ലോ rate. So we will calculate how much is the rate. So here the gross profit is how much? Net profit is 3,50,000, isn't it? So we will calculate the rate of gross profit. So rate of GP is equal to net profit plus insured standing charges divided by what is that? Sales into 100. So net profit is how much? 3,50,000. That is already in the question as net profit. Plus insured standing charges. How much it is there? I think that also given in the question. See. Insured standing charges 3,62,500. So 3,62,500 divided by total sales is how much? 47,50,000 into 100. So 3,50,000 plus 3,62,500 divided by 47,50,000 into 100, that is 15% is what? The gross profit. Next step is what? After calculating the gross profit, short sale amount to be calculated. So this is 1, then 2, amount on short sales. അതെങ്ങനെയാണ് കണ്ടുപിടിക്കുന്നത്? Sales from ഒരു പർട്ടിക്കുലർ എമൗണ്ട് പറഞ്ഞിട്ടുണ്ട്. ടോട്ടൽ സെയിൽസ് 50 ലക്ഷമാണ്. പക്ഷേ ഈ ഇൻഡെംനിറ്റി പീരീഡിലുള്ള സെയിൽ, അതാണ് ഷോർട്ട് സെയിൽ എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. അപ്പൊ ഇവിടെ ആദ്യം തന്നെ പറഞ്ഞു 4 മാസം കൊണ്ട് 2 ലക്ഷം രൂപ കുറഞ്ഞു. ഓക്കെ, അതൊരു കേസ്. പിന്നെയോ സെയിൽ ഫ്രം 111 to 28 111 14 to 28 to 15 എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ മൊത്തം 15 ലക്ഷം ഉണ്ട്. ഇനി 111 15 to 28 to 16 തന്നിട്ടുണ്ട് 2 lakh. അപ്പം നെറ്റ് എമൗണ്ട് കിട്ടും 15 ലക്ഷമാണ് ഷോർട്ട് സെയിൽ. സോ സെയിൽ ഫ്രം, that is in the question, 1 11 15 till when 28 to 15, that is 13 lakh. Sorry, 15 lakh less short sale. എത്രയാണ്? സെയിൽ ഫ്രം 1 11 15, this is 14. 14 തൊട്ട് 15 വരെയുള്ളതാണ് 15 ലക്ഷം എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. അതില് ഒരു കുറച്ച് 4 മാസത്തെ കാലാവധി പറഞ്ഞിട്ടുണ്ട്. അപ്പോഴാണ് ഈ സംഭവം പ്രയർ ഉണ്ടാകുന്നത്. സോ സെയിൽ ഫ്രം 111 15 to 28 to 16, that is 2 lakh. So 13 lakh is the short sale. Clear? 13 lakh is the short sale. So next is what? Loss of gross profit. Next step. Loss of gross profit is equal to GP into short sale. That is the loss of gross profit. So 15 by 100 into 13 lakh. So 15 into 13,000. How much it is? 1,95,000. So we calculated whatever things. Rate of gross profit. Rate of gross profit is net profit plus insured standing charges divided by sales into 100. Then we got 15%. Then the amount on short sales we calculated, that is 13 lakh. Out of the 13 lakh, how much is the 15%? That is the loss of gross profit. എന്തുമാത്രം നഷ്ടമുണ്ട്? Okay. Next week we are doing there additional admissible expenses. Additional admissible expenses already given in the question as 16,000. Then amount of gross claim is equal to what is that? Rate of or GP on short sales minus plus additional admissible expenses minus what is that? Savings in insured standing charges. That insured standing charges is the savings. That 8,000 question admissional expenses 16,000 GP on short sale GP on short sale is equal to GP into short sale, that is 13 lakh short sale in 15%, 1,95,000. So how it is 1,95,000 plus 16,000 minus 8,000. So it is how much it is? 2,03,000. Clear? 2,03,000. Then finally we need to calculate the claim. This is the final answer. Claim kandupidikkuka. So net claim is equal to gross claim into policy value divided by GP on annual turnover. Annual turnover is given as 50 lakh, isn't it? So gross claim is equal to 203 into 6 lakh divided by what percentage? GP. 15% on how much? 50 lakh. 15% on 50 lakh. So how much it is? So 203,000 into 6 lakh divided by 7 lakh, 50%. So 4 zeros gone, 4 zeros gone. So 60 by 75 into 2,03,000. So 16, 75, 15 15 4 divided by I think 5. 4 by 5 into 2,03,000. So it is finally answer is rupees 1,62,400. This is the final answer with regard to this. So what we calculated, rate of gross profit first we calculated, then GP on short sales we calculated, then next procedure is what? Short sale we calculated, and then GP on short sales, how much is the loss on that? Additional admissible expenses is already given. Then the gross claim. Gross claim means what? GP on short sale plus admissible expenses minus the loss on what? Or savings in insured standing charges. So that is the 2,03,000. Then we apply net claim is equal to gross claim into policy value divided by GP on this one, annual turnover. This സംഭവം ചെയ്യണമെങ്കിൽ ഈ പറഞ്ഞ PV policy value എന്തിനെക്കാട്ടിലും ഇതായിരിക്കണം, ഈ ഇതിനെക്കാട്ടിലും കൂടുതലായിരിക്കണം. ഓക്കെ, പോളിസി വാല്യൂ is 6 lakh ആണ്. ഓക്കെ, ഗ്രോസ് ക്ലെയിം എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ 2,03,000 ഉള്ളൂ. നേരെ തിരിച്ചാണെങ്കിൽ അത് ചെയ്യേണ്ട കാര്യമില്ല. ആവറേജ് ക്ലോസ്, ഇത് ആവറേജ് ക്ലോസ് ആണ്. നെറ്റ് ക്ലെയിം, that is the average clause, that is the to be this amount to be lodged with the insurance company, 1,62,400. Clear? So we will do another problem like the same method. On 1st May 2017, a fire broke out in the premises of Dry Foods Limited. The indemnity period lasted for 5 months, during which the sales of the company were reduced to 6 lakh. So, 6 lakham kanda short sale vannittund. Then company closes its books on 31st December every year. 31st December every year. The profit and loss account for the year ended 31st December is as follows. Items are there: opening stock, purchases, variable expenses, standing charges, net profit, sales and closing stock. Company took a loss profit of the policy for a sum of 16 lakh. So policy amount is 16 lakh. The sales of the company for the preceding 12 months from the date of fire were 88 lakh. So annual sales, annual turnover 88 ലക്ഷം. അതിന്റെയാണ് GP percentage last കാണുന്നത്. 88 lakhs, and for the 5 months from 1st May 2016 to 30th September 2016 were 36 lakhs. So what is the sales for this period? There is admissible expenses 14,000, whereas savings in the standard standing charges extend to 4,000. Compute the claim for the loss of profit. Same method. So we will calculate the rate of gross profit first. So rate of GP is equal to net profit plus insured standing charges divided by sales into 100. So net profit is how much? 16 lakh. Plus standing charges is how much? 4 lakh. Divided by sales is how much? 80 lakh into 100. So this and this. So how much it is? 16 plus 4, 20 lakhs divided by 80 lakhs into 100. So this and this is over. Then 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros. So 200 divided by 8. What percentage? That is 25%. 25%. So amount rate of gross profit 25%. Next we need to calculate the short sale. So short sale means what? The sale during that period, that indemnity period. Okay. So here, what is the sales of the company for the preceding 12 months from the date of fire was 88 lakhs, and for the 5 months from 1st May 2016 to 30th September 2016. So sales from 1, 5, 16 to how much? 39, 16. 36 lakh. Then less what is there here? Period for the indemnity period lasted for 5 months, and that sale is reduced to 6 lakh. So sales for the last 5 months. How much? 6 lakh. So 30 lakhs is the short sale. The next is GP on short sale. We need to calculate. Therefore, GP percentage on SS, so short sale. So 25 divided by 100 into 30 lakh. Okay, so 30,000 into 25. 30,000 into 25, it is 7,50,000. Short sale is 30 lakh, and loss of gross profit, that is the gross profit on sale. Okay. So loss of gross profit, that is how much? 7,50,000. Next, what need to calculate? The gross claim. Gross claim need to calculate. So for that purpose, we need to put what? The additional admissible expenses is given in the question as how much? 14,000. Then insured standing charges will be there as what? 4,000, and we need to apply that. So loss of gross profit, gross claim is 7,50,000. Then we need to calculate the net claim. So additional expenses 14,000. Then what is the next step? Amount of gross claim. That is equal to, that is what? Gross profit on short sale, that is GP on short sale plus additional admissible expenses minus savings from insured standing charges. So GP on short sale is equal to 7,50,000 plus additional expenses, how much it is? 14,000 minus 4,000. So 7,50,000 plus 10,000. 7 lakh, how much it is? 60,000. Then gross claim is equal to, net claim is equal to gross claim into policy value divided by how much? 50 GP on annual turnover. That is equal to gross claim, that is 7,60,000 into policy value, how much? 16 lakhs divided by annual turnover. Annual turnover is 88 lakhs. So 25% of 88 lakhs. So that is 7,60,000 into 16 lakh divided by 88 lakhs into 25 by 100. Isn't it? 25 by 100. So how it is to be? So it is 7,60,000 into 16 lakh divided by 22 lakhs. So this and this 16 divided by 22 into 7,60,000. So it is the total as correct is the net claim is rupees 5 lakh 52,727. So this amount need to be lodged to the insurance company or claim need to get it from the insurance company for this much amount. So that is firstly we need to calculate the rate of gross profit, then short sale we need to calculate. After that we need to calculate the GP, loss of gross profit on short sale. How much is the loss of gross profit on short sale? That we need to calculate. And after that, admissible expenses is there. Insured standing charges saving amount is there. So we need to apply that before calculating the what is that? The gross profit on or amount of gross claim. That amount of gross claim will be what is that? GP on short sales plus additional admissible expenses minus the savings on insured savings in insured standing charges. Then we are calculating the gross claim. So based on the gross claim, if the policy amount is high, then we need to apply that average gross. So gross claim into policy value divided by gross profit on annual turnover. So that is 7,60,000 into 16 lakh divided by 88 lakh. Upon 88 lakh, 25% we need to apply here. So finally we got this is the consequential loss policy. So clear? So another problem with regard to the same. From the following information, find the claims under a loss of profit policy. Sales in 2013 it is 1 lakh, sales in 14 it is 1 lakh 20,000, sales in 15 it is 1 lakh 44,000, sales in 16 it is 1 lakh 7,800. Standing charges in 2016 7,280, net profit in 2016 it is 10,000, the policy value is 50,000. Then what all is there? Date of dislocation of by fire, that is the disruption. Okay, 1/1/2017. Period of dislocation, disruption 3 months. Indemnity period it is 9 months. Then sales from 1/1/16 to 31/3/16, that is 43,200. And sales from 1/1/17 to 31/3/17, it is 11,840. So these are the short sale categories. Okay. Additional expenses to maintain the sales, that is 3,000, and savings and standing charges, it is 1,000. So firstly, we need to calculate what? We need to calculate the rate of gross profit. So rate of GP, same procedure here. Net profit plus insurance standing charges divided by sales into 100. So rate of gross profit divided by sales. Here net profit is calculated. Insured standing charges is there. So that is the gross profit divided by sales. Like the same. So here, what all things are given? Net profit, which month it is? 2016. So see, last is 172,800 and standing charges 7,280. Yes, net profit, that is sales. Okay, net profit in 2016 it is 10,000 and the standing charges 7,280. So rate of gross profit. So GP rate is equal to net profit plus insured standing charges divided by sales into 100. So net profit is how much? 10,000 plus insured standing charges 7,280 divided by sales is how much? 172,800 for that period, isn't it? 172,800. Clear? So 172,800 into 100. So it is how much percentage? 10%. Next is what? Amount on short sale. How the short sale is to be calculated? Standard sale is what? Sales from 1/1/2016 to 31/3, that is 43,200. Okay, that is already given here, 43,200. And along with that, additional 20% expected increase is there. So where it is? So here, see, sales figures of 2013 to 16. 1 lakh is the first one. Then second one is 1 lakh is the first one. Second year, 1,20,000. Then third year, 1,44,000, like that. So 20% increase. So assuming that there is an increase of 20% on this year also after the 172,800. So that is 20% expected increase of what? We will check it. 43,200. That one. 20%. 8,640. So that 43, how much? Sales from 1/1/16 till when 31/3/16, that is 43,200. That is given in the question. Okay, 43,200 and 20% expected increase of this. So it is 8,640. So how much is the total? 51,800 less short. What is that? Sales for dislocated period or disrupted period. Adana this one. Sales 11,840. So how much it is? 40,000. The difference. So 51,800 minus 11,840. So it is 40,000. 51,800. Here 43,200 plus 8,640, 51,840. Then after that 11,840 to be deducted. Okay, so 51,840 minus 11,840, it is 40,000. We got it. So 40,000 is there. And after that, we need to calculate what? The loss of gross profit. Loss of gross profit. Loss of gross profit is equal to, what is the formula? Yes, GP on, or loss of gross profit is short sales into gross profit ratio we need to calculate. So, gross profit ratio is how much? 10%. And what is this? Short sales. Short sale is 40,000. So, gross profit on short sales is equal to GP into short sales. So 10%. So 10 by 100 into 40,000. So it is 4,000. So that is the GP on short sale. Then additional expenses. How much it is? I think 3,000. Then gross claim amount is equal to GP on short sale plus additional expenses minus savings on insured standing charges. So GP on short sale is how much? GP on short sale, it is 4,000 plus additional expenses, it is 3,000 minus how much is this? 1,000 is the standing charges. So 4 plus 3 7 minus 1 6. 6,000 is the which one? Gross claim is there. Then therefore amount of gross claim, that is the 6,000, and amount of claim also is how much? 6,000. See here it is total amount of claim is also how much? I think, see, policy value is 50,000. So how much amount is very less, isn't it? So no need of calculating the average gross. So this is the case with regard to which one? Loss of profit policy. So please have a look at today's topics later. That is the profit policy, how the value is to be calculated, the amount to be lodged with the insurance company, isn't it? And then one more thing. So as of now, we completed the portion with regard to the corporate accounting 1. That means we already finished till from the first till the last, like that, like preference redemption, then bonus issue, right issue, ESOP, then bonus issue, right issue, ESOP, preference share redemption. Yes, this is the first module. Then another, then what is that? Managerial remuneration and profit prior to incorporation. Then indemnity, investment accounting, and final accounts of the companies, joint stock company or whatever the companies, and also the insurance claim. These are the topics with the, to be deal with the you people. So please have a look at each and every nook and corner to do the what exercises also, and please have a look at the problems also, and please do as much as of problems from the exercise part for each and every case. So I am going to stop this subject now. As of today, we finished almost everything from A to Z. So please have a look at today's topics also. Please also check the previous one and do as much as problems. If any doubt, please clear also. And please confirm after uploading the video. So thank you for the day.